Well, after watching Antiques Roadshow, Hoarders, or Storage Wars, who knows what to shred, toss, or save? Are you burying yourself in junk, or is that overstuffed room a vault of priceless treasures? Well, here to help us see if we are a hoarder or a collector is Janice Wilson-Stridick.
Happy Simplify Your Life Week.
Oh,
I like
is that a real thing?
It is. It's Simplify Your Life Week, the first week of August.
Okay.
And I'm fascinated with the public's love affair with Antiques Roadshow, Hoarders, and Storage Wars. People watch these shows hoping that they're going to find some treasure that's going to give them, financial freedom or something.
Yeah.
Some priceless antique or a multi-million-dollar Van Gogh painting.
Yeah.
Wow. And
I still have my Game Boy from when I was like tiny.
You're saving it, huh?
Maybe
There
you'll
you
make me
go.
money someday.
So, your question is are we really curating objects or fine art, or are we hoarders?
Ah.
Yeah. So how do we find that out? How do we know the difference between the two?
This is a question I asked myself over the 12 years it took me to compile this book of my mother's art.
Okay.
So I received a whole studio full of her art after she died. I had been working closely with her. I thought I knew what was in there. And I didn't. There were just many, many things. So I began to think, am I a hoarder? And I have some tests. Would you like to take the test?
Yes, I'm ready to take this quiz.
Okay.
I'm so
Well,
ready.
the first test is, do you lose important documents with junk mail?
Yes, guilty. I am.
I don't.
Okay, good.
Well, only because of my husband. If it were up to me, I totally would.
Okay.
Do you waste precious hours looking for your cell phone, your keys, your watch?
Yes.
Everyday items that you use.
You're in trouble. Nope,
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
Put them in the same
All right,
place
well,
every
we'll
time.
keep going. Do you watch
I'll work
Antiques
on that.
Roadshow religiously, hoping that there's some prize for you there, that there's gospel? Antiques Roadshow.
Not right now. No.
Okay. All right,
right
good. You
Not
don't
right
have
now,
that one.
because she's on Two Causes Style right now.
Well,
what about
you know.
Storage Wars? I used to binge watch Storage Wars.
Yeah.
But I didn't
It's
really
starting
have an
up again
effect on-
next week.
Oh gosh.
Yep. Watch out.
Okay.
How about, do you hope that the trash fairy is going to come along and clear out your garage?
No, because I know better. I know my
You don't
husband won't
care.
even do that.
Oh, okay. So nobody's
husband
For
won't
me,
even
I
do
have
that.
I have like boxes full of things in our garage. It's organized, but there's still boxes
There you
full
go.
of things that are not really necessary.
So people
you-
really treat it like a lottery ticket? These
Oh,
potential...
yeah. I mean, if you watch Storage Wars or even Antiques Roadshow, there's
Yeah.
a lot of energy around precious items. And
Yeah.
I love watching it because I love to see what they say about the fine art since I
Yeah.
had all this art.
Yeah.
But another test.
Uh-huh.
Do you lock the door and hide when unexpected people show up?
Oh.
Even if you want to see them, just because it's a little too messy today.
Yes.
Actually,
yes, I'm messy.
I'm pretty good at that. I'm pretty good
dear.
at keeping the
my
house
room, and it's not because of it's because of clothes. I just have clothes everywhere. I do.
And the last question I asked myself was, am I hoping that in this clutter there's some item that's going to be so valuable it's going to make all the difference?
Oh, yeah. See, no, I know.
And that's why I can't throw away anything.
No, I know it's mostly junk.
Mostly junk.
Yeah, for
Okay.
me.
Not
Okay.
for me. I tend to keep things just because of memories.
Yeah,
Is
well,
that-
exactly.
Is that a
Oh,
terrible thing?
Yeah. there are so many stories in paintings
Yeah.
and objects, and we hold on to these things.
Yeah.
So I would say if you said yes to one of these things, it's no big deal. 2 or 3, maybe you need some
Okay.
help, but it sounds
Oh,
like
you
your
look at me,
husband's
she's
help.
like,
Well, but if you have a person in your house who does it, then
it's
cool.
okay. I'm shameless. It's fine.
But if you ask,
hoarder.
if you answer yes to 3 or 6, and I did
Yeah.
at that time when I was going through all this, I think, you need some help. It's
Yeah.
getting toward hoarding and away from curating, which is what
Yeah.
I was all about.
Yeah.
So I do have a cure, though, for
Okay.
this. And
Oh,
I
thank
worked
goodness.
on it myself.
Okay.
The C for cure is to cull. Cull the precious things, the things that have the memories, the things
Okay.
that matter, and give them their own space. And the U stands for unearth. Unearth your core values.
Okay.
Sometimes we get so overwhelmed by trying to keep everything and keep up with everything. So write that down. Have a little map.
Yeah.
And the R is for reclaim your space. Not
Okay.
all at once, square foot at a time.
Yeah.
And the E is for elevate your standards. Don't
Okay.
let everything
Okay.
back in. You know,
Got
just
it. Got it.
little gatekeeping there.
Okay, so once we've done this, does this book help, or is this something that you did
No,
to
actually,
help you?
the book is the result of my
Okay.
curating. So my basic question was, are you a curator or are you a hoarder?
See it?
Ah.
Yes. And when I promised to do this book for my mother, she died in 2001, I thought I would do it in a year because I knew her work very well.
Yeah.
But as a curator, as an archivist, I went into her studio and I found so many things that I had never seen. A painting of her after she had her mastectomy that was very striking.
Wow.
And, you know, as a mother-daughter, these are very emotionally laden.
Yeah.
And I had to work through and make those decisions.
Yeah.
And but the beauty of curating rather than hoarding is then you have a prize like this to share with people.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, well, man, if I can get a book out of it, then
There we go. You can probably get
I'll clean
lots
my
of books
stuff.
out of it.
I probably can. That's true. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
thank you very much.
helpful. And what is it? Organize your life? Reorganize? What is it?
Cull, it's cure, the
Oh,
cure.
no, for the
Okay.
week.
Oh.
What is this week?
Oh, it's Simplify Your Life
Simplify
Week.
Your
Yeah,
Life
so you
Week.
have a whole week to do it, and
Okay.
it's just to get started.
You
Okay.
inspired me.
Just
I'm gonna
getting
do
started.
it.
All
Yeah,
right.
there
We're
we
in it.
go.
Thank you so much.
Thank